sorry about that. I think I froze. I'll start again. Just do a quick recap. Welcome to the Bloomz Live. I'm Sammy Hexter Andrews, a member of the Bloomz Arthouse collective. We're a group of artists that came together in June 2020 to support each other and to showcase our work in a very interactive online art exhibition. We have one coming up in April, but I will tell you more about that near the time. But for today, I'd like to introduce a very talented encaustic wax artist, Julie Raffle, who will be taking over our Bloomz and Instagram and Facebook pages for the next month. So without further ado, let me invite Julie to come on. So hopefully Julie will join us soon. So, oh, there she is, she's coming up. Hello, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Happy Tuesday to you and happy Chinese New Year to you.
Oh, Year of the Tiger.
Year of the Tiger today.
Yes.
So two of our tiger ladies will be very happy.
I think so.
Okay, so I've got lots of questions for you, Julie. So is it okay if I just jump straight in?
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. All right, the first one is, for people that haven't entered your world, can you tell us exactly what encaustic wax painting and creating is and what it involves?
So the word encaustic means to burn. So that basically means, so I'm taking, which also has a has pigment resin, and I'm melting it. A stylus, I've got a hot plate. So basically just molten. I apply it when it's, and then as it cools, it solidifies into its final resting place. Yeah, just painting with hot.
So is it for newbies coming to the process, is it I mean, everything it has levels of difficulty, but is it something that absolute beginners could get involved in and not feel terrified?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, there are two levels that I tend to, there's one style which paints with quite low, so that would be either an iron or a heated stylus. So these kinds of tools. And then there is a range of wax which are run by encaustic, and they have these beautiful three-coloured wax blocks. It's quite an easy, and these work than some of the other waxes that I wear.
Sorry, Julie, you're dropping out a little bit, the sound.
I can hear a bit of an echo, actually. Hear it at your end.
Oh, I haven't got anything else on.
No.
No.
Can you hear me okay now? Or?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. It's just every now and then a word drops out.
Oh, okay. Oh, fingers crossed. I've got a full volume. It looks as if it's okay. I'm a bit close to but if it's not working. Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about your history and how you got involved in encaustic wax painting?
I saw I just started drawing many years, not my art many, and I've been painting with pastel and acrylics, and I was at the exhibition. It was the first ever that I participated in, and I was walking around, saw this thing, and then I got to find out what that is. And something just, and it was just incredible. So yeah, and I spoke to the artist and did some courses with him, and that's where I learnt this painting.
Right, yeah.
And that's really where I started. It's a really entry level point, and then from there it just grew and grew, with other different styles, and I just expanded my knowledge over time. I've been working with So yeah, kept expanding.
Fabulous. So with your work, I mean, I've gone to your website, I know your work, and you do such a wide range. You've got portraits, land and seascapes, abstract and multimedia pieces. How difficult is it for you to allow the wax to direct the way your piece is going?
There are a lot of happy accidents with it, and this is what you paint with it, and you're like, oh, I don't know how I did it. But over time, you do develop skills. You understand how to make the marks you're making. And yeah, so now skills, then yes, I can do portrait or paint a landscape. I can paint in any style, and there are different techniques, or there's lots of different ways to get a more realistic painting.
Sorry.
No, go on.
So with your multimedia pieces, a lot of layering is involved. So can you just explain a little bit about how that works? Because putting something hot on something cold, does it not like seep away again and do you lose bits? Or can you explain that a little bit for us?
Yeah. I mean, I always start by warming the surface. So when I'm working in mixed media pieces, I'll always work a wooden support. I've got a small one here. I will use a really secure solid support. And you always warm the board before you start. So I've got
Right, yeah.
And what that enables you to do by the wax, it goes, if you put it on a cold surface, it doesn't go on very well. So I just warm the surface and then use every layer. Every layer I then use, and what that I'm binding one layer.
Okay.
And then you just keep building in that. But yeah, I mean, the whole surface can go completely different, and it's really easy to put your finger into quickly. So you have to be kind of patient with it. But equally, depending on the colours you use and the translucency of the paints, you those colours coming through from the layers underneath. When you understand how that works, so that snippet layers come up through on, and it's honestly, it's limitless as your imagination.
So the only limits is your imagination and what you can achieve.
100%, yeah, sure. I mean, you need to understand the basic rules of presentation, and the paint, but once you've got that down, and really mixed with like all of the other media, apart from acrylic, work with acrylic don't bind together, but oil paints, mixed, just so many things you can do with it. It really is lovely. So yeah.
So when you're thinking about a piece, do you pre-plan what you're going to do as a basis to work on, and then let the wax and the colours and the other media that you use to tell your story, or do you have a set idea and that's what you're going to stick to?
No, I mean, it depends. If I'm doing a portrait or a really something, then I know what I'm planning. I have a loose idea in my head of what I'm doing. But majority of the time when I do abstract pieces, let the painting be. And as I'm working, I'm drawn to a colour, or sometimes you can just get an accidental draw. Oh my goodness, that really worked. And then I take a bit more of that colour. There's it's very never make even if on a I'm not good at gridding out and thing. Just doesn't work for me. That just that I've got to get start painting, and I then as I but also as you're doing you've got the most meticulous coordinates as you fuse it. So you can have the eyes in the across, so kind of still molten and things like that. So yeah, I just go more intuitively than setting out with the. They do have a more of a plan.
A lot of your pieces have a real ethereal feel to them, and the links, for me, looking at them, I mean, it's just like it can take you to another world, another plane, another dimension. But because of the layers that you've put on, and also I think the softness of how the whole piece is. There's no harsh lines. There's nothing's harsh there.
Yeah. No, I often get that kind of feedback. A bit of an underworld, but I think also these it is, it's not like these other. And so it's just even resin in it. That's tree sap. So it's all natural, nature material, and the way that reacts with time gives it. I've come into this room on a tomorrow and completely feel from my work to how I am today, just on the side or evening time as well. If you've got the evening light, look completely different, and I see that just that other dimension, other realm a little bit. Really, it really just like. After
it's like they have a life of their own, depending on the lighting, like you say, depending on the lighting. And also I think sometimes with any piece of art, the mood of the viewer also can reinterpret that piece. But so if I was going to start encaustic wax, what would be my first? Where should I go first? And I know you are the leading encaustic wax artist in the UK.
Yeah, there are very few here. Really been fumbling around in the dark with it for a long time. I just started sharing the resources. I was being asked so many. So yeah, I've created a courses that kind of cover all of the different.
Sorry, Julie, you dropped out a bit then.
I'm going to hold this up just to see. Hopefully you can hear it okay. I have almost like a suite of encaustic wax courses. It covers all the different ways that I paint with wax. And I always just say as well, it's just start with what you're born with. If you really like the sound of the multimedia pieces, then the wax daymar is the way to go and build up in layer. But equally, if you're short space, or you're a bit concerned about working on the high, then this style is brilliant too. You can really quickly, I've got all of these kind of painting cards here. You can really quickly at these. Let's choose a couple more abstract. But they're just beautiful.
Fabulous. Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got a lot of courses that teach you how to paint in this style, and it's just for creation and just kind of all you do. You're just moving hot wax, and it is just so really can't get across. It is when you're actually using it yourself. And then from there, I've got other courses that expand different as well. So I've got a number of different options.
And so we'll be able to access all of that from artyheaven.com.
Yes, that's all the details on the website. You see on there, and I've actually got a 50% off bundle, almost 50% off if you bought more. Particularly if you really want to invest, or you're going to have enough tech to go for ages there. But it's I always say it's a bit like people. There are so many different ways to work with it. You can pop in, toaster and on toast, you're still enjoying
Yes.
Just go with go to, and it all builds on each other. You might start off with the iron and the wax blocks or the stuff, but you can take it on and build it all interweaves. So yeah, there's no wrong thing. You just choose what you're trying to do. That's the right thing.
Brilliant, excellent. So artyheaven.com is where people need to go, where the bundles are, where they can save some extra money by buying the bundle. Do you give links to where they can buy the materials and the equipment from on there as well?
I've got some on there. I used to supply, it depends what they want to buy. If they're looking for a bundle of material, I can definitely help them. I used to all products, doing a lot of workshops, but it's my work studio, sorry, and come away from that, and it's in terms of the supplying, and also supplies are becoming more available now.
Right,
So,
okay.
the like SAA, a lot of F products and Jack supplies. So you can actually get a lot more of the product, a lot more readily than you could. A couple of supplier changes, so there's lots of lines. So people can always, if they're having trouble finding, just get in touch and I can help them with where. I've got some. I've kind of point. Even overseas, a lot of people say they can, but I often, through my contacts, put them in touch with, if you like. If the Google search is up, find people. So, but, yeah, people your message, and I'll happily point them in the right direction.
And do you do commissions?
I do, yes. I do.
Will you tell us your process for having a commission done by you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a paper that goes through the process. But yeah, basically, me, what sizes, something on my site that you like. For example, I did 3 really. It was kind of these, this kind of style paintings. She'd seen this style purples, so we discussed the size of her room, the size she wanted, and I did 3 deep purple and then either side, but lined them up so the all work together. And, different. There was another lady that I worked with. She knew some key elements that she wanted in her painting, just but she just it to you, to your, what through. Lovely. She knew certain numbers that she wanted in there. Then she left. Which I always send, during the process, and also one person here at purple versus the wide range of purple for other people. So yeah, there's a lot of back and forth, and I like to make sure that they're the ones. Yeah, it's people that have booked it.
So what can we expect from you, Julie, in your takeover month on Instagram and Facebook?
Well, I will be doing some live painting.
Wow. Okay.
I'll do some live demos. I'm going to share lots of information about the equipment history. I'll do some live demos where I'm actually firing my equipment up. So many things. As I say, stylists. I've got my hot plate here. Lots of. So I can show people lots of different techniques. I'm sharing about my art. What else? And actually, I've got a lot of time because then you see the whole painting.
Yes.
Great for me. It's like nice seeing those. I'll drop a few in. I'll just have a nice mix of different.
Excellent, brilliant. That
and
sounds
also,
really good.
Love if people ask me questions they would like to know about it as well. I'm so familiar with it and so used to working with it. It's good to get feedback on. I really don't. Good opportunity for people to ask me questions especially during lives that I'm doing. So yeah, brilliant. I will be invited.
That's really good to hear, because I think a lot of people that are even in the art world won't have actually gone into your world and seen how you create and all the complexities that go along with creating your pieces.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of just melting wax and putting it on the board or on the paper. There's so much more to it.
Yeah.
And I think being very inquisitive, as most artists are, you know, not only will you be feeding our creative worlds, but also people that want to get involved in the work you're doing. It will really inspire them to see their lives, to see the videos and that have the questions answered. So really looking forward to that this month coming. I've got some questions for you now that maybe not related to your art.
Okay.
Be a bit of fun. So the first one, I'll let you have a bit of a think, is you can ask one question to one artist, living or dead. What would the question be, and who would be the artist?
Oh, it would be Jasper Johns. So Jasper Johns is the most well-known encaustic artist there is. Really, he's got the painting sold. Jasper Johns flag, and I would ask him if he got into it. I'd love to pick his brain.
Sorry, I missed that one. It dropped out. The question.
I would ask him just how he got started, our whole journey, really, you know, into the whole world. Just I just want to speak for hours. I'm not sure.
You've only got one question. That's it.
Fair.
No questions coming off of it. All right, quick fire round for you. Favorite color?
Turquoise.
Last film you watched?
Oh my goodness. Well, The Dark Horse, but it was more a documentary than a film.
Okay. Perfume or paints?
Paints.
Town or country?
Country.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
A bit of a 70s pop nostalgia here. Showaddy Waddy with 3 Steps to Heaven, or Mud with Tiger Feet?
Oh, Mud, Tiger Feet.
Wax crayons or wax candles?
Candles.
London or Paris?
Paris.
And then last one is, what's coming up for you in 2020 that you can share with us? 2022 even.
2022. So lots of exciting things actually. So many interviews coming up. So obviously this one and the Bloomz throughout February. But I've also been contacted by who are the American company who, you know, the brand. They're doing a series of artists. So I'm among one or two or three of the UK encaustic artists.
Oh wow!
And I've also been in touch with the society to do a featured spot on me as well. So it was really good because it's really more mainstream over here, and it's just really great to share that. I've also got Bloomz exhibition coming at the end of April. But actually, I'm moving. We've got the house market at the moment, house back down to Cornwall at some point in the year. So I'm minimising. I'm working my online, you know, art online courses online, so that flexibility. Tied many things. Got too many commitments and taking much. A lot of uncertainty. But there's lots of really thing that I'm really hoping is granted a scholarship to the conference. So once a year, I've been watching it. They have an encaustic conference, and I won a scholarship 2 years ago. But really hoping if the timing is working, I might get out there.
Brilliant, excellent. Fingers crossed for that one. Absolutely. Really, what an experience to have.
I've been drooling at that place for years. There's so many more supplies in the States than we have over here. They have a vendor room. I've seen it on video, and I'm like, want to get in there and
You'll have to take some empty cases with you.
oh, them. You know, as long as you find each other.
Well, thank you so much, Julie, for joining me this morning and letting everyone know about your world and what's going to be coming up on the Bloomz Facebook and Instagram page for this coming month. Look forward to seeing everything that you're going to be doing, and well, I know it'll go very well. I hope you enjoy it as much as Steph did in January.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm sure we'll find lots of interesting things to share, and yeah, we'll see how it all goes. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for listening, whether it's live or on replay. But please go to artyheaven.com to see all of Julie's work, to see the workshop bundles and the videos and everything that she has there. So thank you ever so much. I'm not sure, Julie, I hope you have to knock yourself off, I think.
Yeah, I do. No worries. Thank you so much, Sammy.
See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.